What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. And this Kendrick Perkins and Draymond Green beef back and forth is some of the funniest thing I've seen in a minute. You got two guys who are just going back and forth on social media, going back and forth, and but one of them's an active player, so he's using the post-game interviews to excoriate Kendrick Perkins, and Kendrick Perkins is using ESPN and his platform, being on First Take and NBA Today or whatever. Not the NBA Today. That's Shaq, Kenny, and Ernie. But he's using ESPN and the NBA shows and to drag Draymond Green. And the casual fan, especially Dub Nation fans, are really enjoying this situation, because when you are the champion and you have won 4 championships, even as a player that's on Dre's level in regards to not being the best player on the team, but being a very important player on the team. And then you got somebody who has been out of the league for years, and Kendrick Perkins, who's won a championship, who is not known to be a great player or a good player, but a solid role player, going back and forth. It's funny, because Draymond's going at everybody. He going at Charles Barkley, who I've mentioned before. Charles Barkley is a top 50 player. You want to talk about being, basketball and who's the better player. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Charles Barkley's superior. It's a superior basketball player, but he's not a superior winner to Draymond. And in this day and age, we live in a day and age where talent and ability doesn't mean shit. Being talented don't mean anything. You being gifted don't mean anything. You being special don't mean anything. You being great looking don't mean anything. You being a high intelligent individual don't mean anything unless you have something to show for it. It's a show and prove society now. If you were all of that, how come you're not winning? If you were all of that, how come you ain't sitting on M's? If you were all of that, how come you ain't driving a Bentley? If you were all of that, why you gotta say it? Where is your tools? Where is your jewelry at? Where is your big ass house at? Where's your big ass bag at? Where's your fine ass female at? It just goes on and on and on, and that's why you get a lot of hating out there, because the people who have that, they'll spend their time hating on somebody who's lesser than them because they're talented. But in this case, you just got two dudes, man, who just don't like each other, bro. And when you don't like somebody, you don't like them. That's it, man. Ain't nobody wrong. People been asking me, man, who you got? Who you got? And like, you have to pick a side. Who you got, man? You got Kendrick Perkins, or you got Draymond Green? I got my seat. I got my view. I'm gonna sit back and just enjoy it, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's a train wreck. You know what I'm saying? It's a bum fight. Guys are just doing whatever, bro. And when you see two people who you don't really have anything on either side to make you be on a side, that's me, bro. It don't bother me. I just want to see a good fight. I just want to see them go at it. Kendrick Perkins came back after Draymond called him a coon, and Kendrick Perkins, he went out, he was calling him everything, telling him he ain't about that life, and everybody knows he's not about that life. And he was referring to the situation that happened in here in LA a few years ago at the after party of the ESPYs, that Tristan Thompson allegedly, and this has been verified by a lot of people who were in NBA at the time, said that Draymond tried to come over and be cool with him. And after what had happened in Game 4, when they had lost the last time with Kevin Durant, the Cavaliers, and Tristan Thompson told him to get out of his face, and he was like trying to be friends with him or trying to make it up. And from what was being said here in LA from a lot of people who are credible and people who I know and people who are in the business, said that Tristan Thompson put them paws on him, and Draymond didn't do anything. So that's what Kendrick Perkins is talking about. But end of the day, man, who do I got? I got laughs. I got laughs. That's who I got. The more laughs, the better. All right, man. Love all y'all out there, man. Matthew Shack Unfiltered.